That's good enough for me. Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise here in year number 8. Last episode was the regular season finale, where we unfortunately lost the first game of that finale episode to the Nemesis 9-5, which effectively eliminated any chances we had of making the playoffs, giving us our 8th loss of the year. We did, however, manage to win the regular season finale to snap our 5-game losing streak and also finish the season with a 500 record at 8-8 as we defeated the Jacks 8-5. And then we watched in the playoffs as the Moonstars, top seed from the Super Conference, ran the table, winning in 3 games each round in order to make it to the end and defeat the 4-seeded Wideloads who made it from our conference. So the Moonstars win the title here in year number 8. None of our division rivals thankfully did anything, as we only had the Overdogs make it. They got eliminated in the second round by the Wideloads. Thank you very much, Mr. Wideloads. And with that, that brings us to the off-season today, where we have to make a lot of decisions regarding the future of this team. So let's go ahead and break it down, and let's just show you what I'm talking about. So as we know, we have a lot of members of the team that have yet to test free agency since we signed them in their rookie seasons, or in some cases where we signed them out of free agency from their old teams. Notably, our top 2 batters, Buck Swiner, Spool Worrymore, head of the class Diaz has yet to test free agency, Bern Oliver has yet to test free agency, Carter Mahoney has yet to test free agency. Anyone else notable in that category? Nathaniel Hurls is yet to test free agency as well. Going to pitching, Jude Hokey has yet to test free agency. Trenton Deputy has yet to test free agency. Pewter Bass has yet to test free agency. And I guess you can throw Finley Horn into that mix as well, even though he's only been here 3 years. So I'll leave him off for this one, though, because he's still relatively young, so he might not test just yet. But we have a good chunk of a team that is getting severely underpaid for how good they actually are ratings-wise on paper. And then you have to look at what they did last season. Are they worth what they think they're going to get paid if they test free agency? Let's have a look. Obviously, Worrymore, if he does test free agency, he hit 385 in the regular season, as soon as I can get the thing to listen here. Oh, we're at the bottom already. That's why I can't find it. But yeah, Worrymore, he hit 385 in the regular season. He did his job. He got on base. He drove in runs. He was second on the team in RBIs. He was tied for second on the team in home runs. He did his job. He should get paid money if he tests free agency. Buck Swiner, same thing. Buck was our leading offensive member. He was the leader in batting average for the longest time until Spool passed him in the final game of the season. He had led the team in homers, and he led the team in RBIs as well. So, dude had a great year. Outside of that, I think that's where that ends. Because looking at the other guys who have yet to test free agency, obviously Burnout, he only had 7 RBIs all year. He had no homers, and he only hit 239. Not great for an everyday catcher. Moving down the list, Hurls was a bench player. Should he get paid what he's asking? Maybe, but he's an unknown quantity. He's never been a full-time starter in this league. All 7 years he's been here, he's been a backup. So, yes, he hit 300 off the bench, but he only had 30 plate appearances. So, yeah, and that probably should be less than 300 now that I'm looking at the math. That's wrong. Moving on, going down to Carter Mahoney. He started majority of the games in the regular season. He only sat out the regular season finale, and he only hit 268. That's decent. It's not like great caliber or good caliber even. He only had 1 homer, and he only drove in 5 runs. So, is he worth, let's see, he's a B+, is he going to be worth $9 million? Again, no, he's only been a starter for this season. And a little bit last season when we had injuries pile up. He's only been a full-time starter for 2 years in his career, his rookie season and this past season. So, well, he's an unknown quantity as well. Moving down to Class Diaz, head of the class, no homers, no RBIs at the top of the lineup. Only hit 235, and he didn't even have the most plate appearances because he missed 1 game due to injury and 1 game for mojo. And then I purposely sat him out in the last game because why would I let you play when we're not doing anything this year? Moving down the list, GDP underperformed at first base. Our starting first baseman only had 11 hits and almost 50 at-bats. 4 RBIs. She's batting in the middle of the lineup. She needs to be able to drive in runs. Worst offensive season she's had in her entire career. Is she going to be worth money? No. Then again, she just tested free agency, so maybe we don't worry about her. We'll see. Backup catcher, Jade Norris. Only hit a $190. That's not going to get it done. And you wonder why you're not a starter. Moving down to pitching. Now, Jude Hockey, he's got an ERA under 2. He had a winning record. He had 17 strikeouts. That's actually a down year for him, but he was still a solid pitcher. He should get paid if he tests free agency. Would we be able to re-sign him? Probably not. We wouldn't have the money. Trent Deputy, ERA over 6. He didn't have a great year. Is he going to be worth money if he tests? No, he's not. So we won't look to pay him that much money. We'll look to replace him. We also need to find a way to sign a 4th starter because Tiago Tuisley's not going to be here next season. I plan on releasing him in free agency if he doesn't test. Same thing with Dexter Schwartz. We're going to have an opening in the bullpen as well. Because Dexter Schwartz, I just signed as a mop-up man. He's not going to stay here. Holcorn. Did we get rid of Holcorn? I looked at his stats at the end of last episode. I'm probably going to keep him because I think this year was a one-off fluke where he underperformed. His other 2 seasons, he performed really well. And Pewter Base, if he tests free agency, he's going to be worth a lot of money. Probably not going to be able to resign him. So we're in deep doo-doo, depending on how many people test free agency. So enough dilly-dallying. We've wasted 7 minutes. Let's jump in and see who's going to go to the free agent pool. Start with $9 million. What's it going to look like? $36 million. My God. That thing's fucking quadrupled. Okay, Nathaniel Hurls. All right, that's not a bad start. Let's move down the list. Let's see what else is there, because I'm sure there's more. He's asking for $15 million. You've been a backup for 7 seasons, my man. You're worth 6.5 at best. Oh my God. Pewter Bates. Oh no, that's our best reliever. Oh, you son of a bitch. Of course you did. Of course you did me like this, Pewter. I'm sorry, buddy. Who else? Head of the class. Okay. That's bad, because that's both of our second basemen. But I was thinking of maybe not re-signing Diaz based on how badly he did. We'll see what's out there. We'll see what we have to do. And he is definitely going to ask for a lot of money. He'll be 24. The AI is definitely going to want to pay him, say, $10 million or something like that. So keep that in mind. Holcorn test free agency. All right, that's not as bad. But that specialist trade is going to get him paid, even though he's not, like, an elite level reliever. Jade Norris test free agency. You heard me shit-talking him. Okay. You know where you stand, Jaden. All right, looking at retirements, Hackliner leaves the Jacks, so he retires after 8 years. Noah Kaiser retires from the Grapplers after 8 seasons in the league. Brun Manley wins a title in his final year with the Moonstars and then hangs them up. And Parker Parrish retires. She's a creative player. She was on the Sterlings, apparently. Okay. And that doesn't include anybody who was a free agent that may or may not have retired. I didn't star anybody, so I don't know. Looking at the high-level players that are available for free agency, Delani Norton, the closer from the Heaters, Immaculate Spectacular, who was on the Blowfish's relief core, I believe. Or was he? No, he was on the B-Wolves, that's right. He was on the B-Wolves relievers. Harrison Keith tests from the wide loads. Micah Floral finally tests from the Overdogs. Manny Kays, the ace of the Moonstars, tests. And Butters Wilcox, the left fielder for the Platypi, he tests after being on a losing club the last couple of years. Okay. All right. That's a good free agent class. What do we got? Okay, so that means we lost 5 people to free agency. We're also going to lose Toolsy and Schwartz. That's 7 openings we have to fill right now. The question is, do I want to keep Doherty? Do I want to keep Oliver? Now, they're both relatively young, and they're both making relatively cheap money for how good of an overall they are. Do I want to keep Carter Mahoney as well? That's the other question mark. Honestly, I don't see a reason to get rid of Carter. He's a solid player, and he wants to stay here for $4 million a year despite being criminally underpaid. Can't really argue with that logic. Other than that, I'm really happy that Buck and Spool didn't test. Our top 2 batters want to come back and run it back again. They love the... Yeah, how's it going, my boy? How's it going? I finally opened my birthday present from last October. More like I finally found it. I hid it somewhere and I didn't remember where I hid it. Oh god, we're looking at some deep shit here. We lost 5 players. Not to mention we got 2 more that need to be given up as well. Yep, there wasn't some bullshit. It was a lot of bullshit. It wasn't some, it was a lot. Oh, at least they didn't screw us over too hard here in free agency. We still have Hokey, we still have Bon Bon, we still have Emma, we still have Buck and Spool, so we're good there. Do I want to keep Oliver? That's the question. Doherty too. Those 2 are on the block. No base tested free agency. Base tested, Hurls, head of the class, Norris, and Holcorn. Not to mention we are getting rid of Toolsy and Schwartz because Toolsy's going to be a 4th starter and Schwartz is going to be another reliever. So we have 7 openings right now. We have a fuck ton of money that we need to spend. Oh god, this is bad. Alright, let's look at free agency and see what we have. So if we did want to get rid of Burnout, the only person who is starting caliber is Finley Sosa right now. And that is a fuck ton of money I don't have. So I guess we're stuck with Burnout. But going down the list, obviously I don't think we want Jaden Norris back. I mean, yes, Norris is a decent bat off the bench and he's a good fielder, but he has no arm. For a catcher, you need arm behind the plate. You can sacrifice some hitting for your backup as long as they got a cannon. So, true, Burnout's not even a good hitter either, but honestly, I don't see anybody I could replace him with. So, fuck. There are 2 young catchers, though. We got King Henderson. Okay, solid. Good. He's got a great cannon behind the plate. That's about all he's got. Average everywhere else. He does a high pitch. And you got Otis Ingram. Good fielding catcher. Decent arm. Good contact and good speed. I think between the 2 of them, I prefer Ingram. He's also got power versus lefties. That'll bump up the power numbers. Did we just go for a whole new catcher platoon? We just bring in Henderson and Ingram and say, screw it, we're going for it. I don't think that's a good idea. I like having the dynamic of having a veteran catcher and a young catcher. So I think if we go that route, we also have Finn Wang. Okay. He has utility. Okay, so he can play the outfield. Oh, okay. He reminds me of Parker Freeman from the Freebooters series. Backup catcher with utility. He's got good pop in his bat. That's about it, and that's not going to fly good at Shaka because it obviously eats power hitters for breakfast. So, needs to be at least a good hitter. Okay, I like that logic. So between the 2 of them, then that would obviously be Ingram because he has the better hitting stats. He has more power than Henderson. He has slightly better contact. He's got better speed too, which is rare for catching. Got good fielding and a good arm to boot. Decent arm. Henderson hasn't beaten the arm category. Alright, we'll start both of them because I'm not going to bring Jaden Norris back. I'm starring him here. I'm not signing him. I'm just going to check and see where he goes. Well, when Norris was in as a backup, they knew he had no arm, they ran on him all day, every day. So, I guess it's pick your poison. Especially in a ballpark like Shaka, you need to have someone in scoring position so when you hit the gaps, you can easily score them. Alright, so then Ingram would be our top candidate then. He's the better hitter of the 3. Alright, let's move down to first base for Doherty. There aren't any young first basemen I like. At least for a backup, Caden Ford would be a decent backup. Maybe bring him in for Macias. But Macias does all right off the bench. Yes, he's 32. And, you know, he's getting ready to start regressing. Very true. Caden Ford, he's got a big bat. He's got better contact than Doherty. Bit of a step back in the fielding department, but it's first base. How badly can you fuck up first base? Alright, we'll sign Ford. Maybe we can, sneak in a little cheap deal here. Because I'm guaranteed he's going to be worth less than Doherty. I guarantee that. I guarantee he gets maybe $6.5 million. Because he's 26 already, so they're not going to want to pay him like $8 million, which is what you would pay for like a 19-year-old who was B overall. So, I like that. Theodore Jensen got released by the Crocodons there at the end of the season, but I don't see us spending that kind of money, so let's not worry about him. All right, so we have head of the class here. He's arguably the best second baseman in the entire free agent pool. And Hurls is second? What, did nobody at second base test free agency? What is this shit, guys? Come on. God damn it. What is this? Every 3 seconds. Okay, yeah. Damn, that might be the camera. It might be trying to go through the camera and the headset at the same time. Okay. Let me know if it keeps going. If it does, I'll just have to turn off the face cam and figure that shit out later. I'm going to run down the list and star the players real quick. At the end of that, you let me know if it's still doing it, and then I'll turn off the face cam, because that might be the problem. Might be causing some lag. What else we got out here? Gwendolyn Roquette, good fielder. Decent bat, not great. Good backup. Younger than Hurls. Okay. Can't run, though. Okay, alright. Shit, so we might have to get Diaz back. Or we go down to one second baseman and sign another shortstop. That might not be a bad idea. I'll have to look at the shortstops then. What else we got? Alright, third base we're set. We have Collins. Oh, Harold Yates is available again. Young utility player who can play third, first in the outfield. Nah, not what I'm looking for, though. I'm good at third base. Kasia, Nora, Ralph. Okay. Alright, so the only shortstop second baseman are Emin, Gaspar, and Floral. Can't afford Floral. Gaspar's going to get picked up pretty quick. I don't want to pay $9 million to a backup. Dang it. Okay. Turtle Soto is a utility player, though. Maybe we don't worry about it and just get one second baseman. Okay. I can work with that. I can work with that. Whistle Pecorino. Oh, that's a good name. Good God. Maya Curry. Okay. Whistle Pecorino. Oh no. Okay, anyway. Alright, we still kept all of our outfielders, which is good, so I don't even need to look in the outfield for anybody. That's lovely, actually. That takes a lot off my plate. Alright, so I guess shortstops, we just need to look for someone who can play. He's 37, though. Damn. And Roper's 38. Jesus. I can't pay, like, $9 million to a backup. Shit. Man. This is a tough free agent class. I don't know what to read into it. We might have 3 third basemen on the roster this year because we could use... Soto has utility. He can play anywhere. And then we could just get a strictly backup for third base, maybe. Curry can't hit. I wouldn't go that low. Maybe Yates? He can't hit either, though. Damn. These are just defensive changes, too. Yates isn't even that good of a fielder, so... This is a hard one. This is going to be a hard one to solve. Heck, we might even have 5 outfielders if we can find someone with utility. The Wink is out there. Okay, I want to see where he goes. I can't afford him, but I would like to see where he goes. Any other good names? Wilcox is out there. Yep. Dude West, solid. Solid. Rory Leverage, okay. Cole Madden. What else we got? Eddie Earp, okay. Ned Furthermore. Chris Nuptials, eh? Alexander Peralta, okay. New rookie, okay. Anyone else play infield, outfield in this? Does anyone else play infield, outfield in this free agent pool? Blue, I don't want to sign a 37-year-old, but he'd be cheap at least. Ugh, damn it. Maybe a power bat off the bench. I don't know. Sure. Why not? Star, maybe they'll release somebody that's good. Hell no. Not I take an RBI dead. Billy Bronx. Still can't hit, so no. That's it. Okay. Great. Alright, forget about that. Okay, moving to pitching. Alright, so we're not taking Paxton Griffith. I do want to see where he goes, but not going to pick him up. Let's see. Aggro, we got him. Okay, so Aggro was released by the Platypines, so we're smacks, but they are really, really old, so not what we're looking for. Any young pitchers? Okay, we have Rhiannon Cannon, the former Moose ace, but walk from not the greatest. Especially when accuracy matters at higher difficulties, so no. Aggro's 31, that's a little bit on the older side. Maximus Esquivel. Solid name, and I love the screwball. Okay, put him on the list. Hey, batting practice, tested free agency. Useless. Carl Gibbs, 26. He'd be a backup option in case we couldn't get Esquivel. Okay. And Carno Barron, okay, 20-year-old, no junk, but he all throws his junk. Interesting concept. That's interesting strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it works out for him. Oh my God, Carl Gibbs can hit. What is this? You're a pitcher. How do you know how to swing? Eddie's got a forkball, okay. I mean, if you had a forkball and a screwball, this would be a done deal. You'd be my top prospect. Alright, so Esquivel's the best ranked. This basically, we're just trying to find a fourth starter because Trenton Deputy bumps up to the 3 slot in the rotation, and Bonbon's the number 2, so... Alright, we got our 3. We'll focus on Esquivel, Gibbs, and Barron, and we'll see which one bears fruit. Moving to the bullpen... Emily Bautista, that's a new one, a little too good. Harley Decker, okay, all gas, but all he throws is junk again. Interesting concept. How much money do I have? Not much. Oh, dang it. Oh, yeah, that's right. 36.4. I have 36.4. We got a decent amount, and we are still releasing 2 cheap players as well, so... Harley Decker will star because we did just lose base. Where is Pewter? I might have to pay Pewter base his money because, honestly, I can't see this bullpen functioning without him in it. Yeah, we had a lot of people test. Who else we got out here? We got, Billy Ruiz, okay, 19-year-old, B+. Solid ratings. Good pitch selection, too, 4 pitches. Just like Pewter, nice backup option, okay. Dave Curry, only 3 pitches. Decent ratings, but probably not going to star him. Holcorn, there he is. Who else we got? Layla Wong. It's Wong. Okay. 3 pitches. Okay, that's a little bit on the downside, but backup option in case Holcorn gets picked up. Who else is there? Luther Butters, you suck. What happened to you, Luther? My God. Everybody remember him? Oh my God. Dude, you've been working out, bro. You actually look like a decent pitcher. Holy crap. Oh yeah, and Grace is out here too. I forgot about Luke. She's only 30, so she could give us a few more good seasons. I could see it. Already at 9.5. Luther, my man, you've been working out, bro. Remember, I remember it. We knew it as soon as you came in. You gave up a walk-off home run a few years back. Okay, Alvin Resplendent, the second-year pitcher. Okay, I remember him. Aaron Knapp, okay, only 3 pitches, and that's a little too low rated. Probably not going to go much. If you got 3 pitches at this overall, probably not the best idea. He has been eating butter. I agree. He's bulked up, man. That's impressive. No, you can go fuck yourself, McFreddy. I don't want you back. Get out. All right, and Norton's obviously testing free agency. So's K Freak when she got released for the end of last season. Nix Gates, okay, nice name. Harvey Hangnail, wow, that's a solid name. Young closer, that'd be a rebuild candidate there, but we're not at this point. We're a little past the rebuild. We are at the point where we need solid players in order to make this a winning team again. I agree. All right, I think we got our guys. Is it still doing the big cuts, or are we sounding good? Are we looking good? Audio still cutting out, or is the audio doing all right now? Gone away a bit. Okay, you let me know if it gets really bad. I think, you know what? I might be getting a little bit too loud. Okay, that might be the problem. It might be throwing off the camera a little bit. Should I keep it going, or should I just put it away for now and see if that fixes it? All right, we'll do the sim up until we start signing players. Let me know if it gets super bad, and then I'll just nix it right off. All right, let's go ahead. We know the drill. 5 up. Let's go. All right, no big names have been signed just yet. Oh, there goes the Wink. He's going to the Jacks. You son of a bitch. We're gonna be seeing him a lot this year. All right, Wink. All right, I got you. See you in the regular season, buddy. All right, Elmo Slayer to the Jacks. Okay, Jacks being big spenders. This is the first round. I haven't even hit round 2 yet. That was just round 1. Damn, Jacks be blowing the money. All right, let's go. Round 2. Let's see what else pops off. All right, Chimo Gaspar to the Overdogs. That's a solid upgrade. Devin Splits has been regressing for a couple of seasons. Well, yeah, they're pissed about us knocking them out in the finale. Because we beat them, they missed the playoffs. That's it. Okay, it's just the one there. All right, keep going. Lana Lantana to the Platypi. Okay, that's a good move right there. Platypi making big moves. Okay. All right, there goes Lupinovich, so she's going to the Wild Pigs. Okay, I figured she would be going pretty early. It just wasn't meant to be, Grace. Wasn't meant to be. Wild Pigs wouldn't give her that $8 million contract. They got the money that I don't have. She going back to Jackman? No, Jackman's, I think, is Jackman? I don't think Jackman's there anymore. I think he's gone to somewhere else. I'll have to check later. Cindy Thompson to the Wild Pigs. Okay, big spenders, big spenders. Serlin's get McFreddy. Okay, Rohan, you go suck for the worst team on the other conference. And round 5. Okay, what do we got? Wonga to the Heaters. Okay, all right. Moving up that outfield slot. Okay. Nemesis get Magic Moore. That's a decent signing, I guess. You're not losing much between Pickleford and Moore, except a little bit of a bat. They're both old. They're both regressing, so I don't know what to say about this. It's a move. Agro's going to the Crocodons. Okay, they released Guns. Okay, beef up that starting rotation. That was their one weak point last year, was their starting pitching. Snag Roper to the Crocs. Getting a veteran shortstop. Okay, it's a decent bench player right there. Good fielder. Good contact bat still. He's a slap hitter now. Lost a lot of power since his younger years. All right, what kind of money are we looking at for these boys? Anybody worth signing at 5 rounds? Honestly, no. That's $9 million I don't have. 11 mil. 16 mil. Fuck, he's gonna get paid a fuck ton of money. Oh, shit. Got Hurls. Rockhead is still a little expensive, too. Okay. And there weren't any second basemen released that were any good. The only one that was released was Maggie Rags. And Well, Zoom is out there, but Zoom can't hit, and I'm not even going to waste the time on her. Who else is out here? Okay. Going down. Blues at 8. I'm not worried about him. And then I have no outfielders, okay. Did I have any outfielders? I don't think I did. I think I just had Wink, right? Yeah, I just had Wink. Alright, Griff is still out there. No one's going to pay you $15 million, bro. You're not that good. You're not that guy, Paxton. You are not that guy. Alright, Esquivel is at 9.8. Okay, that's not horrible. Carl Gibbs, 8.3. Alright, it's decent. Not overly expensive, but still expensive. Barron at 5.7. Okay. Alright, decent. Still a little bit overpaid. Okay. Okay. Alright, I see it. I like Gibbs. He's more rounded than Esquivel, though Esquivel does have the break, and he also has a little... He's weaker in the accuracy department, though. I think he's only a B because of how juiced his junk is. I think Gibbs might be the way to go here, even if he is 6 years older than Barron. I think he's the way to go here. Alright, moving on to other pitchers. I forgot about the relievers. Alright, what do we got? Decker's at 9.4. Okay, decent. A little expensive. Pewter Base at $14 million. My God. Ruiz is at 11. Holcorn is at 7. Butters at 10. Huang is at 8.6. Resplendent is at 6.6. Okay, so they're still a little expensive. Okay, so nobody needs to be signed right now. Javier Cortez. Alright, that's a bad move there. Okay, going. 5 more rounds, as you know. No one is picked up in that round. Oh, Beavis Ortiz is finally dropped by the Jacks. They bring in Antonio Smacks, the former Platypi number 2. Interesting choice. They have to cut some money, obviously, because they did sign Elmo Slayer and Wink, so... Okay, I understand. They also get Avery. That's a cheap closer. Okay, keep going. Ooh, okay. Sebastian Moore. We're just filling roster spots at this point. Mindy Marshwater to the Heaters. They also get Kendra Kerr. Okay. Bunch of veterans that no one cares about. Alright, and round 10. Last round. Okay, Goyo's off the Blowfish. Ooh, Teodoro Jensen is jumping conferences. Okay, good. I ain't got to face him anymore. My God, he was ripping us apart last year. Charlie Vest to the Herbisaurs. Ooh, beefing up the bullpen. I like that move. Okay. Alright, let's look at these rosters. What do we got? Alright, so we're at 7-7 and 7-6 here for Henderson and Ingram. I am pretty sure that they are going to make a move on them right now. So I think our best bet is going to be to jump on this now and not lose the chance to get the catcher that we want. So we would definitely be making a move here. Obviously, we discussed this. Ingram is the better choice here for us. He's a better fielder than Henderson. Henderson does have the arm behind the plate, but Ingram's a good bat off the bench, and so when he jumps in, we're not sacrificing a whole lot in the hitting department, or the speed department, really. And he's actually a better fielder than our primary catcher, so... Hey, not bad. He's a solid player all the way through, and he has the power versus lefties trait, and we do see quite a bit of lefties in our conference, so that's good. Right, moving down to first base. Ford, 8-7. Still a little expensive for what he is, so we can wait on him. Diaz is at 13-1. Still a little expensive for me, so... Hurls is at 8-8. No one's going to pay him 8-8, and if they do, you are overpaying for him. He is unproven. I would not waste it. Rocket is at 5-8. A little expensive. Other than that, not seeing anything. 6-9 for Blue, okay. Alright, what do we got? Esquivel's is 7-9, so he's in the area of where they might start signing pitchers of his caliber. He is a little bit on the older side, so they might drop him down to like 7 million. Gibbs is at 6-7. That's still too expensive for a B- in my opinion. And Barron is at 4-4. He could conceivably go. I think it's a bit overpriced for a C+, but Given how young he is, I would not be surprised if someone paid $4 million for him. Decker's at 7.5. She's in the area when they would start signing. Pitchers have had this caliber. Base is at 11.4. That's still too expensive in my book. Breeze is at 8.8. Getting closer here to this level. Holcorn's at 6.2. He's getting there. Honestly, if I can get you under $6 million, that would be awesome. 6.8, nah, that's too expensive. Butters is at $8 million. We're good there. Splendid is at 5.3. Getting closer. Getting closer, but still a little expensive for a B-. Yeah, all right. All right, so I think the only move we're going to make for now is the catcher. We definitely want to get a catcher that we want on the team. Yes, we'll be overpaying them a little bit for a backup, but given how young they are and the ability they'll have to progress, they might be a starting catcher for us down the road. So we're going to go ahead and pick up Otis Ingram here. How we sounding so far? Everything still looking good with the camera and whatnot? I'll assume so. Just let me know if it's starting to get too bad. Alrighty. Otis Ingram is going to be the first signing here. We are going to bring him in for Jaden Norris's spot, so this is going to take a chunk of our money away. It's behind. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to turn it off if it's still causing problems, because if it is behind the audio, okay. Yeah, alright. Let me turn that down a bit. Okay. Let me go ahead and turn that off real quick. Alright, there we go. Okay, back in without the camera. Everything catching up now, everything sounding better. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Alright, so the camera is going to cause a little bit of lag issues. I've still got it's a cheap camera too, so I'm not surprised it was causing problems. We might bring that back, we might not. We'll see. Ah, good. Happy. Nice to see you too, buddy. Alright, so we are going to go with Otis Ingram here. Obviously, we liked him the best of the two young catchers that were out there that could be backups. So he will take Norris's spot on the roster. We are giving up a little bit in the hitting department, but we're getting it back in the arm department and also in the speed department as well. Plus, he's younger than Norris, so he has the chance to improve faster. Alright, so this is going to take a chunk of money. We are now down to 28.7, and that should pop up in the left-hand corner now because the camera should be gone. Alright, so that's one roster move left. One down, 6 to go. At least. Possibly more. I think we looked through everything else. We didn't see anything else that we were too worried about at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and take it round by round now, one at a time. Alright, Joseph Trunk going to the Moonstars. Alright, Joseph. They win a title, you want to go over there? More power to you, brother. No one else got picked up. Okay, Sloop Whoopity is released by the Beewolves. Okay. That's a good second baseman. Why did it just change picture? It put Carno's picture on Sloop's face. Oh, this game, it continues to entertain me, even now. Oh, that's great, Sloop. Go ahead, I'm gonna star you too. You might be a good slap header we need in the lineup here. Alright, anyone else still available? I don't see anybody that's like relatively low that I want to spend money on at the moment. Let's just run it down, make sure real quick. 6 for Holcorn. Okay, I think one more round and Holcorn will be ready. I'll give him 5 something. I'm okay with that. Alright, one round. Let's go. Alright, let's look. Alright, Paxton Griffith is going to the Moose. Thank you, sweet Jesus. Get out of my house. God, Griffith. I'd wish you luck, pal, but you underperformed so hard, I don't think you'll do anything great. Anyone else? Anyone else? Any other moves? No? Okay. Let's have a look. All right, Ford is at 8-1. He's still too expensive. Diaz is at 12, so 12 mil is a lot. That I could see people paying for him. I don't have that kind of money, unfortunately. Hurls is at 8-2. That's way too expensive. Rocket, she's getting close to 5-4. I wouldn't pay her more than $5 million, honestly. Let's see what else we got down here. I know there is a shortstop down here, Ralph Blue. Yeah, he's at 6'3". Okay, he's at like a very, very bare minimum backup option. 7'5", 6'2", 4'1". Okay, not yet in the pitching department. Okay, 6'9" on Decker. He's probably going to get ready to go soon. Peter Base is at 10.5. Way too expensive still. 8-2 for Ruiz. Okay. Hulkhorn is at 5'8". Ooh, what was he making last year? He was making 5'2", and that was as a B minus. So now as a B, he's probably worth that kind of money. So a little bit of a step up for him, but we won't lose a decent reliever. I'm okay with this. So let's bring him back here. Get him on the roster. That's good. Okay. So that's 2 spots filled. 2 spots, 5 to go. All right, so we got one of our relievers back, so that's good. Moving to the other relievers, 6'2". Yeah, still expensive. 7'4", 5 mil. Okay, Resplendent's going to get ready to go soon. Get him under 5 million. I'll bring him in, and I can get rid of Toolsley. Or no, I can get rid of, what's his name? Schwartz. There it is. That's the name. I couldn't think of it. Okay, getting ready here. One more round. Let's go. All right, what else? Harold Yates to the Jacks. Okay, they get rid of Joey McFreddy. Ooh, interesting move. Okay. All right. I don't know if they signed it. They have Wink now. They don't need McFreddy anymore. That's right. Okay. All right. I see you. All right. They also bring back Miet Ball. Okay. Get rid of Morrow. That's not terribly bad, actually. Simpleman is gone. They bring in Taylor McWales. What are the Jacks doing? I understand you're trying to free up money, but what the hell are you doing? Oh my god. They're just making moves left, right, and center. And then they get Fly Eel Soup. Oh god, guys, come on. That's fine, I can't spell or read, so... Poke Foster's. My god, what? Is this just the Jack Show? Should I just rename this channel the Jack Show, call it a day? They get Crawford too? My god. Jesus, that's a lot of people. Okay. Good lord, it was literally only them making moves. Damn, Henderson dropped to 6'7". I could have waited on Otis Ingram then, because I think I overpaid him. Alright, let's take a vote. Do we want to keep Burnout, or do we want to go a little cheaper and bring in Henderson? Now, mind you, Henderson would be a backup here. Ingram would be the primary starter. Is that too much of a step back, or should we keep Burnout? Because that might free us up some money here. Ford is at 7'8". We got a while to go for him. Diaz is at 11'7". 7'9" for Hurls. Rocket's at 5'2". Okay. Gibbs at 6. That's still too expensive. Barron's at 4. Okay. 10'2". 7'9". 6 mil. 7'1", 4'8". Oh yeah, I would pay Resplendent 4.8 million. That I would pay him that. That's a good deal. Bring him in for Schwartz. That's a good move there. Beef up the bullpen a little bit. And all right, so We just need to get one more reliever and one more starter, so we're almost back in the... We're almost done with pitching. That's good. All right, so we got Resplendent. That's a good move right there. Starters I'm fine with for right now, I think. I think we're good on starters for where they are currently. Burnout. What would this look like if we get rid of him for Henderson? It's a huge downgrade for one, yeah. And Oliver, alright, if we let go of Oliver, Ingram would be the starter. Sacrificing a lot in the hitting department. About the same in the speed. Ingram's a better fielder. About the same arm, a little bit down in that department as well. Is it worth getting rid of Oliver here? Let's see, what have you done this in your career, Oliver? Let me refresh my memory. Alright, so rookie year he hit 280, didn't drive in a lot of runs because he almost always choked with runners in scoring position. Best offensive year was year 5, his second season. He had 1 homer, 9 RBIs, and he hit 360. So that was a good year. Then he hit 250, so dropped back down to earth. Did nothing with runners in scoring position. Then he hit 9 RBIs in last season and hit 383. And then this year he dropped down. So that means he's due for another good year, it looks like. Because it seems his odd number years suck, but his even numbers are good. Okay. Is it worth it to get rid of him, though? He's only hit 2 homers. Well, that's not his fault that he hasn't hit. He's only hit 2 homers. He plays in Shaka, so got to factor that in. That's going to take some weight out of that. 31 RBIs. That means he averages over 5 seasons. He averages just over 6 RBIs a season. And he plays in about, say, 12 games or so. Okay. On average, he plays about 12 games, yeah. So he averages about an RBI every other game. Oh, this is tough. I don't know. I mean, offensively, this was his worst season by far, hitting-wise. I mean, RBIs were good because he had 2 good games, but he only had 3 extra base hits all season. So it's like, oh my god, he's not really a good hitter, but he's got RBI, man, so. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it! We're making a move. We're going to give him to Henderson. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay, I can't second guess this. You know what? Burnout, I think you're overrated. I think you have a good heart, you have a good head, you're smart, but you just can't do it. You just can't come through in pressure situations. So, oh, it pains me to do this. Let's talk, okay? You want to talk? Okay, talk me out of it. Is this a bad? This is a bad move. I know it's a bad move. We would have 2 young catchers. One who can't hit, but he's got a great arm. One that can hit decently as a slap hitter. And he can field. And he's got a decent arm. Yeah, he is a good hitter. He thinks about himself. Waits. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. All right. All right, we won't go too crazy. We won't do it. We won't do it. Although I do love the name King Henderson. That is a solid name, but still. That's true. Other players' batting averages. Okay, so for the same level, let's look at Finley Sosa. He's the only arguably starter here. Holy fuck, he hit one. Well, he had a bad year as well, but 353, 333, 250. So he's batting 270 in his career. Okay. 8 homers. He plays at Motor Yard, though, so he has a shorter fence. 27 RBIs, so not as many RBIs, but the Crocodiles didn't have a lot of guys on in front of him because Sosa was almost always at the top of the lineup. Let's see, Billy Bronx, he could never hit, so not holding that against him. Jaden Norris, I know hit only 190. But I'm on. Who else had a comparable hitting stats to him? Nobody in the free agent pool. Buck and Spools. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's go to that. Can we do that? We can. Yeah, that's right. All right, Buck. Buck's been consistent, though. That's not fair. Buck hits consistently over, like, he hits, his best year was obviously his first year with us, but he's hit 412, 368, 349, 345, 349, and 379. The dude just doesn't miss. And then you got the clutch minister here, Spool. 323, 314, 375, 382, 385. I get it. Okay. Burnout is very inconsistent, which is why he is Burnout. And he's in the middle of the lineup with those two guys. Because it's almost always Spool, Buck, and then Burnout. And he's supposed to be the guy who picks up the RBIs if those two fail. They don't. Those two guys don't miss. They do not miss. The only person who is as bad as him is Doherty, I think. She hits in the 6th spot below him. She even hits better than him. 306, 456, 410, 381. Her only bad year was last year, 239. And that's because we were in that bad slump there in the second half of the season. Put Burnout lower in the lineup. Yeah, I could see that. Moving down to like maybe the 6th or the 7th slot and let Doherty bat 5. Because, I mean, she's got all the pop. Might as well bat her number 5 and see what happens. She might hit some bombs. I mean, that's what she did. I think she just had a fluke bad year. That's why I don't want to get rid of her. That is true. I do hit better without RBI, man. Okay. I see that. Yeah, put Carter and Doherty above him. Okay, I can see that. Maybe put Carter 5 and Doherty 6. Because Carter has the contact. But this is factoring in that Diaz is still in the lineup. Diaz probably isn't going to be here. Shit. Okay, yeah, we'll put him down there. Okay, I won't get rid of him. It's a bad move. All right. Oh, shit. Nope, that's fine. Okay, Calhoun's picked up by the Sawtooth. No big moves there. No one else got picked up. Okay. That is true. He does do that quite a bit. We take the pressure off and maybe he'll perform. Okay. That's fair enough with me. 7-5, 11-4. Okay, I think if Diaz gets under 11 million, we pick him up. Because I think that'd be the right amount of money for him. Because Spool's making 10, and he was an A- when he came in. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if Class gets under 11, let's sign him. Whoopity's at 13. Okay, nowhere to go there. Hurls is a 7-6. Rockette's at 5. Nobody worrying about there. Then we do the other side. Esquivel's at 6'9". Gibbs is at 5'8". Getting closer, but still too expensive, especially for a 26-year-old. Barron is in the right price point. I would not be surprised if he goes next round. Decker's at 6'4". Okay, that's still too expensive. Base is at 9'9". 7'6". 5'8". Okay, getting there. 6'8" for Butters. Okay, I think Butters is actually the better pitcher here than Layla. Okay. All right, Butters. I see you, guy. I see you, bud. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right, let's go next round. This is probably where it starts kicking off, and this is where a lot of people get signed. I may have been wrong. Finley Sosa to the Moonstars. Okay, going to the defending champs. That's a good move for Finley. That's the only move. Okay. All right. I can see that. Diaz is at 11-1. Okay. We have to. I think we have to risk one more round here. I can't pay $11 million. I just can't. I can't pay him $11 million. I just don't have the money. All right, one more round. Okay, what do we got? Blowfish signed Mac Gunn. Okay, they cut Killer Sherman. Okay. Man, Sherman got hit hard. He's down to a B-. Oof. Remember when he came in as a B? He dropped down to 12 accuracy? Dude, what happened? Holy crap, dude. Man, Killer. You're not looking so hot, bro. All right, Henry Hampster to the Freebooters. All right. Finn Wang replaces Stig McGee. Okay, young backup catcher. for a aging veteran who's been with the Blowfish since the beginning. Okay. Huck and Duck. I forgot Huck and Duck. Oh, where's he at? Alright, there goes Baron. Okay, I figured he was going to go. That's fine. Ryder McBride back to the freebooters. Okay. Oh, no. Alright, there goes... Ah, Diaz got picked up, you fucks. He's going to the grapplers, too. That annoys me even more. Damn it. Just one more round, bro. That's all I needed. They are going to disappoint you, I agree. Alright, Harrison Keith was re-signed by the Wide Loads to get rid of Casper Stern. And Kelby King is released by the Blowfish for Johnny Bags, who was released by the Platypi last season. Okay. Alright, well that means we now need a second baseman, and we need one badly. And there are no good ones. The only one left is Sloop. So obviously Sloop has to be the main target here from here on out. With that said, I think it's time we have to say goodbye to Hurls, because we're going to need his money to go into Whoopity. So we have to go for a cheaper backup, which would be Rocket here, who had 4.7. That's a relatively easy, good price for a B-. So, sad, sad, sad. Well, we need to lock up at least one second baseman now, so Hurls is not going to be re-signed. We're going to go with the newcomer Gwendolyn Roquette. Is she a rookie? She is a rookie. Okay. Interesting choice off the bench. So at least we have a second baseman on the roster, so that's good. And it's a decent one, too. He's got a good fielder. Good bat, I guess. It's pretty good. Good pop, at least. No speed, though, so that's going to be a pain in the ass for the lineup. But, you know, we'll work around it. We always have to have one clunker in the lineup. I mean, Doherty doesn't run well, and neither does Mahoney, so we'll figure it out, I'm sure. But that is a bummer, losing Diaz to the grapplers. That is annoying. $7 million for Ford. Honestly, I don't think we're going to sign Ford here. I think we're going to stick with Macias and Doherty. Unless Ford gets to $6 million, then we'll think about it. But I don't see him dropping that low. I see him getting picked up here real soon. So we're probably not going to sign him. We're trying to get Whoopity here. We have Blue as a backup option. Okay. Moving to the pitchers. 6.5 for Esquivel. Gibbs is at 5.4. Okay. That's still a little expensive if you're asking me. Okay. 6 mil, 9.3, 7.2. I think we're playing with fire with base here. We really are. This is going to kill me if I can't re-sign Pewter, because I want him back so badly. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt my soul, isn't it? One more round. Okay. Ooh, Eddie Earp going to the Sirloins. Okay, good center fielder. Wally Bacon cut by the Pigs for Chris Nuptials. Solid choice. Manny Kays is going to the Platypi. Ooh, that's a big signing. Candy Sweet didn't retire? What? Her accuracy is literally at 0. Bruh. Bruh, how are you not retired, bruh? God. Maya Curry going to the Nemesis. Young third baseman, okay. Crocs get King Henderson, okay. Good for him. So they did need to replace Sosa. That makes sense. Harmony Strauss is cut for Jaden Norris. Wow, she was their starting catcher, too. Because they just... He's fucking atrocious. Yeah. Damn, because they lost their backup catcher. They don't have Billy Bronx. Oh, God. All right, Billy Ruiz is going to the Sirloins. They gave him $7 million. Okay. They also get Emily Bautista, the long reliever, for $10 million. Wow. $10 million at 25. Okay, that's without any traits. We're playing with fire with pewter base then. Oh, shit. Sandcats get Milani Norton, the closer from the heaters. Wow. That is a big move there. Okay. Oh, there's the backup catcher amp, so they get Clubber buff from Moonstars player. Okay. Slash trips to the Sirloin. They now have 2 all-star center fielders. Okay. They also got Chris Nuptials, remember. Macula Spectacular the Nemesis? Where are you getting all this money? Holy crap. Like a Florida the Crocs, they cut Snag Roper. Wow. Damn, does that mean Mustachio's going to get to play third base, his normal position? Oh, wow. Wow, that is massive right there. Holy shit. That's a lot of big moves for our division rivals. Good God. I'm scared. $5.3 is a little expensive. 5.9, $9 million. I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna go because they gave Ruiz, who is 19, $7.2 million, and he didn't have any traits. Oh. You know what? Fuck it. Pewter, I can't let you go, bro. You have to stay. You cannot leave. You come here. I'll give you the money. Just go be you. Come home, Pewter. Come home. Okay. My wallet hurts, but it's okay. It's okay. We got him back. Pewter's home. Okay, so we only have 1 roster opening, which is the other second base slot. Looking at the roster, we have 2 catchers. We're good there. We have 2 first basemen. We have 2 third basemen. One of them a utility player, so he can play anywhere. So we don't necessarily need another second baseman. Yes, let's hope not, please. I just paid him all that money. So this could be a shortstop or a second baseman because we have Soto, who can play anywhere in the field. So really, this kind of helps out. Oh, Mustachio's a free agent. Wow. He tested from the Crocs finally. I didn't even see that. $5.9, okay. 5.3, 6.2. Okay, well. Honestly, with our bullpen the way it is, I don't think we need Butters or Layla, so we'll get rid of both of them. Because I like our bullpen now, how it is, with Salgado obviously in the bullpen, because I'm going to get a starter. Toolsy's not going to be here. So it's Salgado at long relief. We got Holcorn with the lefty specialist. Resplendent's a righty, and Base is a righty. So we have the 2 righty-lefty split. I like that. That's great. I can work with this. I like the bullpen now. That's good. Next round, please. Okay, all right. Rhiannon Cannon to the wide loads. Okay, decent move. That's crap. Harley Decker, rookie to the grapplers, long reliever. Okay, I can see that. Dude West to the Herbisaurs. Okay. Ooh, Declan Villarreal replaces Jensen on the Blowfish. Interesting. Nice cheap move there. Pecorino to the Sirloins. Okay. Peralta to the Beewolves. Ooh, that's a nice young outfielder. Good move, Beewolves. Sandcats get Donk O. Okay, so the Jacks lost O as well in free agency, because they also cut Ortiz. Takabasai to the Herbisaurs. Wilcox to the Sandcats. Okay, so the Platypi don't get him back in left. Gibbs got picked up. Damn it, you fucks. I wanted him. Why are you giving him $5 billion? He's 26. Bruh. Overpaying. Landon fair to the Herbisaurs. Godfrey Storm. Caden Ford. There goes the first baseman. Okay. I figured he'd go for about 6.5. That sounds about right. Grapplers get Boo Lewis. They got rid of Jermaine. Hey. That guy. Alan Bradford cut by the wide loads for Rory Leverage. Okay. Dave Curry to the B-Wolves. Donovan Drake to the Herbs. Billy Bronx going to the B-Wolves. They get Fran Japani back. Bruno Adamo. Okay. Escobar got picked up by the Grapplers. So all of the starters I was looking at just got picked up. You asses. Okay. Turnburner to the Sandcats. Okay. Bradley Bowler to the Sandcats. Lovelorn to the Platypi. Okay. Decent move there. Frequent to the Herbisaurs. Furthermore to the Sirloins. They just signed 3 center fielders. Oh my god. What? They're just hoarding all the center fielders. Alright, 11 and 6-7. We got a while to go there. I now need to pick out a new pitcher to sign. Jesus. Man. Bastards. And there's no long relievers either. Oh, twats. Okay, alright. Okay. This is not ideal at all. There are actually no young starting pitchers either. This is bad. This is bad. This is real bad. Okay, well, Ortiz is the only decent starter left, but he's not going to get cheap enough for me to sign, so looks like batting practice. This is how far I've fallen. Okay, alright. Well, let's put Layla and Luther back on here. I might need them now after all. Because I just had a crazy notion. If we don't want batting practice, we could put Salgado in the starting rotation as a long reliever and sign a 4th reliever. It's a dumb idea. Or we could go to a 3-man rotation and have a 5-man bullpen. That might work too. We have options. Okay, this isn't as dire as I think. Well, there goes Layla. She just got picked up for Curry. Ooh, Hawkhorn's got Mustachio. All right. Jermaine got immediately picked up by the Sirloins. They're desperate for a backup catcher. Oh, no. Freebooters get Ganez and Bergman. A couple bench players. Okay. Hurls is going to the Moonstars. He's going to the defending champs. Okay. All right. Good luck. Good luck, Hurls. Run to third, gets re-signed by the Crocodons. Back home she goes. Second stint with them, it looks like. Ibrahim Reynolds released by the Nemesis for Hugh Jacobs. Okay. Jacobs leaves the Jacks. All right. Monstor to the Platypi. Okay. Lever Kim going back to the Hot Corners. Luther Butters picked up by the Freebooters. Hey, all right. Okay. I like that move. That's a good sign. Go get him, Luther. Bay Paul just got picked up for Colita. Okay. Why is it that everybody I star, y'all just immediately swoop in and take? Like, what is this shit? Dang it, man. This is some crap. Well, Tusker Fuss is out here. I mean, okay, at least he's something, I guess. I'm just looking for a 4th starter at this point. It doesn't need to be anybody world-breaking. Damn. That is most unfortunate. Zaylee Norman. Why did she just get released? I like these stats. This could be the 5-man bullpen strat. They are going to find a way to blow it. Yep, I agree. Absolutely. They will find a way. It is the freebooters after all. Harvey Hangnail. Have an actual closer on the roster, eh? That would get rid of Toolsy and we would have a 5-man bullpen. And we'd get some money back. The wheels are spinning. This is probably a dumb move, though. Yeah, I don't like closers, so... this is annoying. This is not going well at all. Dave Curry to the Crocs, Nick Gates to the Grapplers, and they get Kobe Kingman from the B-Wolves. Okay. Decent move there. Alright, now I think the signings are going to slow down a bit here. Jensen to the Moose. Oh, Schwartz got picked up by the Platypi. Okay. Cash Ammon to the Platypi. Wade Hobbs to the Pigs. Okay. Clark to the Crocs. Mushara. Ortiz to the Overdogs. They get Bo Jimenez as well. Ron Lang to the Moose. Okay, so he left the Nemesis as well, and they get rid of Jensen one more time. Jensen just can't find a home. De La Cruz to the Moose. Rodriguez to the Crocs. Okay. Buster Biggs re-signed by the Overdogs. All right, get him a little cheaper. Gandy Sweet to the Sirloins. Eddie Earp cut by the Sirloins for Teodoro Jensen. They had 4 center fielders on their roster? They had 4? My God, I gotta look at their roster after this. I want to see how many center fielders they finish with. Hangnail to the Overdogs. Cole Madden to the Sirloins. Devin splits back to the Overdogs. They get rid of Sandbrick instead. Okay, alright, I'm confused, but intrigued. Whoopity's still out there. Okay. McCarthy to the Sirloins. They immediately get rid of Candy Sweet. They regret their decision. That's how it's done. See, the only problem with Sloop is I don't have the money to sign him. That is the problem. That is the problem right now. I think one more round and then maybe we sign him. 8.5, yeah. I would sign him for 8.5. That's a good price point for a 27-year-old at a B+. But I don't have the money. That's the problem. I gotta find somewhere to cut money. Obviously, I want Toolsley gone, but how am I gonna get money? Commonly, oh God. No. Oh my goodness. This is very, very unfortunate. Dang it. Vanderwink has a velocity of 0. I never thought I'd see the day someone would have a velocity of 0. Oh my God, I'm having too much fun with this. This is taking much longer than it should. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I think this is the first time I've ever had no idea what I'm doing for an off-season. Okay. Okay. Dang it. I don't have $8.5 million. He's not supposed to be here either, so... Shit. Okay. Alright. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to sign Sloop, although I do like Sloop. I think he would be a great complement to the lineup. I don't have the money. I'm going to have to go cheaper. We're going to go with Izzy Baker. I'm going to bring in the veteran. This is a horrible move, but we just don't have the money to get Sloop, unfortunately, so... Jesus. Never been handicapped so hard. Second base is definitely the weak point of this team now. Definitely. And we're not going to have any money to get in player development either. That's just great. This is kind of an all-or-nothing move. This is an all-or-nothing season at this point. Got to get that last starter spot locked up here. Eddie Earp going to the Sandcats. Okay, that's a good move. Jay McFreddy to the Wild Pigs. Okay, good for him. Finding the home. All right. Okay. I'm not going to have a fourth starting pitcher to start the season either. Dang, that is sad. You know what? I'm willing to try this just for the lulz. I'm going to bring in a pitcher with 0 velocity. I'm going to bring in Vanderwink for Toolsy. We'll get the fourth man in the starting rotation. We're going to get back $2 million. And we'll just see where it goes. We're going to see where this goes. Oh, God. This is going to be an interesting season for sure. Oh, man. I overpaid for Ingram for sure, but I was worried because I didn't want to lose him. So I honestly could have gotten him for probably 6'8" or 6'7". So I could have saved $1 million here. We'd be at 6'4", be in a little bit better position. Rocket, I think we got a good price for. I think Baker, our hand was forced in that regard. He's basically just a pinch runner at this point. Yeah, he could be a pinch runner late for Rocket in like close games or something. Can't field for shit, but then we just bring in Soto, and Soto would play second base. So yeah, I've got coverage, so that works. Yeah, okay, I could see it. I could see it. He could be a pinch runner. And then with Vanderwink becomes the 4th starter. Deputy's the 3, Bonventry's the 2, Hoki's the 1. Salgado's long relief again. Base is the de facto closer. Holcorn and Resplendent are the other guys that you go to first out of the bullpen, I guess, to get you to the 9th inning. Okay, it's solid. I can work with it. Not our best off-season, but I think it's the best we could do given how much money we got left. We have $5.4 million left. So we ended up spending $29 million? $31 million. $31 million exactly. This is going to be fun. Go ahead, let this spin through here real quick. There we go. Okay, let's go see if any other roster moves were made here to end it. And we'll do the recap after we sim up to our first game. See what our schedule's going to look like. Man, this one took a while. This was an hour and a half of off-season. This is double normally what a normal episode is. Just because of the sheer amount of fucker we had to wade through. Oh, God. This is what happens when I have a whole bunch of people test free agency at the same time. And the funny part was we only re-signed, I think, 2 of them. And those were both pitchers. Alright, Norman's still out there. Whoopity did get signed. He got down to 7-1. He got picked up by the Sawteeth. Okay. Alright. So let's look at the schedule. What's our schedule look like this year? Okay, a little bit more. Oh my God, they did it to us again. They gave us a 4-game road trip in the second half of the season. Oh my God. It's like they're trying to kill me at this point. And they start us off with a doubleheader. Oh, God damn it, you bastards. Oh, you absolute bastards. So we have 3 doubleheaders this year. Nemesis, Crocodons, and Overdogs. We'll see each of those teams 3 times this season. The Jacks, we see them twice. We see them once. They're actually the last game of each respective half of the season, so that's nice. Home and away splits are pretty good here to start the year. Then they fuck us with this 4-game thing. But they're nice about it and end us with 3 at home, so I guess that's alright. Go get that vid run time. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we play the Nemesis 3 times, we play the Crocs 3 times, we play the Overdogs 3 times, and we play the Jacks twice. They're the only team we don't play 3 times. We play everybody in the other division once. Okay, let me make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay. And we play the Crocodons 3 times in 4 games this season? Oh my God. Oh my God. We're going to be real familiar with the Crocodons come midway of the season. Alright, well, alright, the fuckery isn't as bad as it was last season, so that's fine, I guess. Alright, let's sim up to the first game here, and we'll take a look. Let's look at free agents, actually. Are there any good players? Young? Our youngest player is a 28-year-old. Norman's the youngest player, okay. 23-year-old pitcher. Probably getting ready to be signed for that amount of money with that skill set. That's pretty good. But I already have a lefty specialist, so stick with what I got. Compare her to him real quick. She is better. I'll give her that. She is better. But I like Holcorn. I know what he can do. So I'll stick with him. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and sim up to our first game and set the lineup. Give it a rundown, and then we'll recap the offseason for everybody. Crocs win 2-0 on the opening day game. Herbivores upset the Freebooters 4-3. Sawteeth win 6-3. And Moonstars hold them off. Defending champs start the year 1-0 as they beat the Sirloins. 1-0. The Herbivores upset the Freebooters. Alrighty. So first games of the season is a doubleheader against the Nemesis. I get nothing. God damn it, man. Yep. Oh, all right, so we got a doubleheader against the Nemesis to start the season. It's going to be on the mound. The aces for game 1, Yolanda Cooper versus Jude Hokey. Really stop supporting them. You probably should, indeed. And then game 2, I believe the starters for game 2 are going to be Chris Trickster for the Nemesis, the third-year right-hander, and then it's going to be Bon Bon, who will be our number 2 this year. She gets bumped up in the rotation. You should stop giving yourself false hope, indeed. Let's set the lineup here. Here's what we'll send out for the first game. Worry Less will be starting the season in center. They'll be facing a lefty, too, so that's going to bump up the contact. DDP's batting second. Okay, what in the world did you do to my lineup? I know we lost Diaz, but this can't be that hard, guys. Come on. Oh, sweet fucking Jesus. I gotta do this myself, apparently. My God. Okay, Buck is fine in the 4. He's not going anywhere. You know what? I don't want RBI Dud at the bottom of the lineup or even in the middle of the lineup, so I'm going to move Birch to the top of the lineup. Warmer's going to bat 3rd. Oliver Swiner's 4th. Oliver, got to drop him down. Mahoney's going to bat 2nd, I think. Yeah, then Worrymore. Then Swiner. Then Doherty. Yeah, okay, and then Rocket is going to start at second, not Soto, because Soto can't hit. Soto's a good slap hitter, but we're at home. Are we at home? We're at home, aren't we? Yeah. I want Rocket to start. I want to give the rookie a chance. Dang it, I got to do this all myself. You know, Burnout's going to be the 6. Okay. Doherty at the 5. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, Wormer's our best hitter. He should be 3. That's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Buck 4. Doherty 5. We'll have Oliver 6. Fine. Collins 7. And Rocket 8th. Okay, perfect. I don't want her slowing anybody up, so that's good. All right, that's what we'll go with. So it'll be Douglas Birch, the second-year shortstop, leading off. Then it'll be Balls Mahoney out in right field. He'll bat second. Worry Less in center. He'll bat third. Big Country Buck Swiner batting 4th in left field. Batting 5th at first base, Merriam DDP Doherty. Batting 6th, catcher Burnout Burn Oliver. Batting 7th, second-year third baseman Steve Collins. And batting 8th, rookie second baseman Gwendolyn Roquette, making her debut. Batting 9th will be the pitcher Hokie for Game 1 of the doubleheader. All right, so we've reached the end of the episode. Let's run down what happened in the offseason for everybody before we sign it off. Alrighty, so in free agency for year number 8, we had 5 players test free agency. Second baseman, Class Diaz. Backup catcher, Jaden Norris. Got to run this down through my head real quick. Who else was it? Reliever, Finley Holcorn. Reliever, Pewter Base. And who was the 5th player? And it was backup second baseman Nathaniel Hurls. Those 5 tested free agency. We also had agreed before we went into the offseason we were going to release Tiago Toolsley and who's the other guy? Dexter Schwartz, because they were not going to be on the team next year. So here's what we ended up doing. We were able to re-sign Pewter Base. He's now making $9 million, getting paid as an ace reliever should. He's back. We also re-signed Holcorn. We ended up giving him an extra $600,000, so he's making $5.8 million a year now. We then go out to finish off the rest of the pitching line. We bring in young reliever Alvin Resplendent. He is going to be the 4th reliever. And then we also bring in veteran Slip Vanderwink back for his second go-round. We haven't seen him since our first title back in year number 5. He is down to a C overall. He has regressed. He's getting to the end of his career. I'm surprised he's still here. He has a 0 in velocity, so this should be fun, trying to see him blow hitters away with his fastball. Moving to the offensive side of things, we elect not to bring back backup catcher Jaden Norris. We bring back a rookie, Otis Ingram, 20-year-old. He's going to be the backup to Burnout, who's going to stay on the team as the primary catcher. We are unable to re-sign either Nathaniel Hurls or head of the class Diaz, our second baseman. So we have rookie second baseman Gwendolyn Roquette, who's going to be making her debut next episode. 26-year-old. She's a decent hitter. She's got a good glove, no arm. She can't run. We'll see how this goes. And we also signed veteran Izzy Baker, the former Wide Loads middle infielder. He's going to be primarily a pinch runner off the bench for Roquette in late game situations. And then Turtle Soto will come in to play second base because he's got utility. Other than that, should be it for roster moves. We return everyone else from last year's team. So let's see if we can avoid a huge collapse this season and see if we can get back to the postseason promised land that we've made 6 times previously. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Hour and a half for the offseason this time around because there was just so much going on and so much to sort through. It took us a little bit longer than normal. If you haven't already here on Twitch, go ahead and hit the follow button down below to be notified next time I go live. And thank you all for sticking around this long. I appreciate everyone tuning in, just listening to me ramble on, especially just staring at a TV screen for an hour and a half to figure out who we're going to sign and whatnot. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is in the description below, and I will catch you all in the next episode, which will be a doubleheader to kick off year number 9. Until next time, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a great evening, everybody.